Hi, I love you. My name is Courtney. This energy is transformative and serene in a way people don't really talk about. We are going to do my makeup and I am going to teach you about the Ten of Swords. Settle in. Let's relax. I am going to get into my Glossier skin tint. It's my favorite. Usually I put some on my cheeks. I put a little bit on my nose. I'm going to put a little bit extra on my forehead today because I'm breaking out. This bottle is running low, but I've only been doing my makeup for a little bit. Now, most tarot readers, or I think just many of them, will tell you the Ten of Swords is like anything but serene. And that's kind of true because he has 10 swords in his back. He's not living through any of that, right? But the reason I call it serene is because the swords journey between the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords can be so harmful because very often it's about a mental and emotional cycle we are going through that's very unpleasant, but it's the end of something really, really harrowing and difficult. And that ending can be hard, say we were addicted to like a codependency cycle with somebody, or say we've really delved deep into trauma or something difficult. But this is when we have awareness of something and when we know we need to take ourselves out of something. For me, it also talks about recognizing our self-sabotage and not feeding into it. I love Glossier, so I'm a bootlicker. I use their skin tint. I use their concealer. So I am going into the Stretch Balm Concealer in Light 3. I put this over any pimples, obviously, and also my under eyes. I'll do this under eye with you guys. But yes, the Ten of Swords is absolutely one of the more difficult cards to pull. But I will say it does always have, and most people do highlight this, it does have this underlying imagery of hope because the sun is rising in the background. So like there's opportunity for change, and like even if we are in one place, we always have possibility to move on to something better and something grander and something healthier for us, which is cool. Or just moving into a better time, moving out of something. The Ten of Swords, I keep on impressing this, but it's the end of a cycle. That is why it's serene. We are left with ourselves and the experience, and we can choose where we want to go next, which is really cool. I am such a love and light girly, but like when I witness darkness when I'm reading or something, I always acknowledge that too, because otherwise I'm ripping people off somehow. I want to tell you when there's a cycle that's hurting you, but I also, I believe in transformation, and I believe that we're happier on the other side of that. And the Ten of Swords is so much about that. I think it's an unpleasant one to pull, but it's never something to fear. Very often it's just calling us to be honest with ourselves. But that kind of goes for all the Swords cards. It kind of pulls the mask back and reflects yourself back at you. I also love like dewy, like fairy type makeup. So I just have like this really like pink shimmery Too Faced cream shadow that I'm just going to put right here on my nose and then right here under my brow bones because I'm about to do my brows. Very, very subtle because like I don't even really want it to translate as like highlighter. I just want to look Disney princess, I know I said eyebrows next. I'm gonna do my ColourPop liquid blush, and this is in Sweet Treat. I like it because I like dewy makeup. This one is pink, but it's a little shimmery. I put it right under my eyes, so it's kind of like doll-like. Barely anything because she's strong. I'm actually just gonna poke the side of the applicator, and then I put it on. And then just blend. That's something I kind of finished doing in my bathroom just because I'm a little scared doing it into my phone because I am a victim of blush blindness. I'm one of those girlies. Next is my brow and freckle stain, and this is Sacho. Learned about this brand because of Billy. I have a crush on her. It's Pride Month. I just like sweep it through both brows first, and then I got this at Costco, but I never sleep on their beauty section. The other side is fake freckles, and I kind of want that today. What I do is always, sometimes I love to dot them on my finger and then I put them straight on. I'm adopted, and I'm a brown girly, and I never had freckles, but I think they're so pretty. So I had been wanting a freckle pen, went to Target, saw the color I liked. There were like empty boxes because people like 5-finger deal their makeup. So I had to Amazon Prime it, but I love it. It's really just a brow and freckle stain. Next is primer. I'm going to do my Slayfire Cosmetics primer. They make the glitter gels I use, but they also make a really good primer. This also like revives the gels. A lot of times this also speaks to us having to process our own emotions because she is here alone, experiencing this aftermath alone. Nobody can tell you what your experience is. I love to equate this card, if we're being optimistic and if we're not falling into despair, to the song Unwritten, Natasha Bedingfield. I also am going to be using my Barbie Glam Light palette and a Morphe fluffy brush. I think today I might do just a straight up shimmer shade, but I'm going to go into the brightest one there is. I'm going to go into Rise and Shine and just do an all over lid thing. The only thing that's been making me sad about this is the little bees that are pressed into the pigments in the palette are going to go away the more I use them and the more I dip my brush in. And I really, really like it. I'm just going to soften it and put it up into my crease a little bit and then just diffuse it out like that. So pretty. Last thing I'm going to do is go into the Naked 3 palette, and I'm just going to use one of the shimmers, put it in the center of my lid, and then in the inner corner too. This is how my little eye look came out. I ended up doing dust, and that is kind of just like the silver, like really, 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 really bright pink in there. But I'm done with my eyeshadow. Pink is my favorite color, if you could not tell. I wear glitter gels every day from the same small business for... I think I got my big, gigantic palette from them in 2022 or 2021, like the October of 2021. This is Butterfly Kisses. It's little, like, iridescent butterflies and stars, and I like to put it right underneath my eyes. You only need a little bit. I'm literally just... and it's on there. But, little bit of sparkle under the eyes. She is a very, very intense card, but I hope that maybe I have taught you that there's a little bit more serenity there, and it doesn't always mean the most terrible, ungodly, traumatizing things in the world happening to us. Sometimes it's just a reminder, don't self-sabotage, don't give up on the ideas that are important to you, even if the success or achieving the thing hasn't come easy to you. It's the end of a cycle, so there's room for us to change the way we think about things and move ourselves into a healthier way of being. Or just treating our minds kinder. I am just putting some bows in my hair. I try to take from a top section kind of right next to where my hair folds over. Match the placements as best as I can. That's really, really good. I am a perfume girly. Today I am going to wear the Wicked 2 bubble one from Ariana. It's very, very cute. It looks like a bubble, and then the cap, it just comes off like this, is shaped like her tiara. Whether you are here and you don't read, whether you're here because you like me, whatever reason you're here for, I hope I taught you something about the Ten of Swords. And if you've seen it before, I gave you a more grounded perspective, not fear-mongery perspective on it. This is how I read the Ten of Swords. It's a beautiful card, and you are a beautiful person. I hope you had fun doing my makeup with me. I post pick-a cards for you every Saturday. Let yourself have rest. Take any pressure that isn't yours off of you for a little bit today. I love you so very much, and I will see you again soon. I love you. Bye bye.